Well, I got some stories to tell you, and I'll start before anybody gets in here because yesterday was just not my day. I knew the CC on my vid screen was in my book, but I didn't have my book with me, and I didn't. Uh, I didn't know exactly where it was. I was at home, and I'm hunting along. I switched from my 6-inch coil to my 12-inch coil, and lo and behold, it worked for a little while, but then it came up CC and shut my detector down. Well, I thought it was the battery. You know, the first thing you hear is dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. So you know the battery's gone, right? So I put my auxiliary battery on, and it did the same thing. It came up, and then it said CC, and so I thought the auxiliary battery was dead. I'm playing with a brain that was half asleep yesterday. But anyway, I uh, I was thinking, what an idiot! I know I didn't charge my battery on my detector and my auxiliary battery the night before, but I had just charged my auxiliary battery, and I had like 3/4 of my battery on the detector. So I was baffled and wasn't thinking straight, and uh, so I just got disappointed, and we went on to different things and came up with something that was going on here in the park with the fire departments and the Chinook helicopters dumping water and everything. It was really pretty good, and it's like, well, it was meant to be that I was having problems with my battery. Well, it wasn't my battery, it was my coil. And I don't know what happened to my 12-inch coil, but it was working just fine when I was detecting the first hour, nearly an hour, and then it just quit on me. And so the coil, the CC means coil connection. Duh. So anyway, I went ahead and, oops, there went my detector. Uh, went about my business. And well, I got out here this morning and I'm all set to go and everything. Well, I'd taken everything out of my bag because I was trying to figure out what was wrong with my detector, and I'm getting in touch with Nocta, and then I got in touch with the legend users on Facebook, and they all said, well, it's your coil connection. And so I was checking my coil connection. I already checked that. I took it loose and I put it back and it didn't work. Well, I switched back to my 6-inch coil and it works just fine. So something's wrong with my 12-inch coil. So I got to get in touch with Nocta about that because I haven't had it a year yet. And I think there's a 3-year warranty on my machine. So that's all cool, but it slowed me down just a little bit yesterday. And then I took everything out. I took my GoPro out. I took my chest mount out and everything. So I don't have a chest mount. The perspective on this hunt is going to be just a little bit weird. It's going to be waist high. It's not going to be a chest or a head perspective. It's going to be waist high. So we'll see how that goes. And so I'll check every once in a while. It's going to be clipped to my belt, and I think it's going to be fine. I took a test video and it does well. I won't be able to go out as deep in the water as I wanted to go today, but I'll go out in the water starting at 8:30. So here we go. We're going to hunt on the beach for an hour, and then we're going to go in the water up to mid-thigh or so, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, well, let's hunt. I won't be picking up a lot of trash today because I'm not wearing a belt because I'm going to go in the water. And so I'll just be picking up metal. Probably a bottle cap. Oh, maybe nothing. Oh, where'd you go? It's just a little screw or something. Well, all right, there we go. Just a little piece of wire. Huh, check that out. Let me know in the chat how this is working out when I stop to look at it, all right? Because I can't see the chat at all. It's clipped to my belt. But you can see my finds, I think. A little piece of wire. Well, first look, I don't see nothing there. Must be something teeny. Okay. There's a zinkin. So, got ourselves a zinkin on the second pull. All right. Not bad, not bad. There wasn't a fresh drop though. That was down there a bit in the hard pan. So, won't be picking up toys today. So this is the weirdest week. Last week was just fantastic. My brain worked and my metal detector worked and my tools worked and I didn't lose anything. I got 7 rings and boy, I had a good week. This week started out like, whoa. Just wonder what in the world. It's like I'm in a different universe and I'm not fitting in it. And you just ever have one of those and I'm not getting very many targets, so I'm gonna dig every target even if it's weird. Uh, this one's just a beaver tail. So anyways, this is going to be a strange day. But you have to have days that you just don't understand, right? Just don't understand how it works. It's like you're balancing on a tightrope and you got one side to the pole. Your pole only going out one direction instead of out both directions. So your counterbalance is all off. So there's a could be signal. And what have we got? It's a could be, but could be signal, and it's a zinking. Oops. So that was a 33, and the zinking usually rings up to 40, 38 to 42 for zinking on the Legend. But now I'm going to do something. If somebody said on the Legend, somebody using the Legend, said they were keeping their sensitivity down low, and they were getting lots of good targets, but they just weren't getting any chains or any little targets. Well, I get a lot of little targets, and I set my sensitivity for the, I know it's not exactly intended for depth, but the sensitivity gives you range that your signal goes out, right? And what it picks up and what it kind of discriminates against. Well, I don't want to have to dig real deep in this hard stuff underneath this. And I usually set my sensitivity way up when I go to the beach, because I can dig in the beach all day long, there's nothing stopping me there. So anyway, I'm going to crank it up, because this guy says that he started getting lots of little jewelry and lots of little chains, little thin chains and stuff with the sensitivity up. So I'm going to crank the sensitivity up, and it's probably going to give me a lot of chatter. So if I crank it all the way up to the top, to 30, I'm going to get a lot of chatter. So there's the see, I don't get any repeat. I just get chirps when I crank my sensitivity up. But we're going to try it. The chirps are hard to tell what they might be. And with the sensitivity up like this, it's going to... How's it going, guys? It's going to really... Okay. I got a 28 here. And I'm getting all these other chirps. 28. And I get another crusty zinking at a 28. Okay, well, maybe there's something to the sensitivity different than what my brain evaluates it at. So now that was a crusty zinking. You can't even tell that that was a coin at one time, except that you have a little experience with coins. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up, that is, the sensitivity is up so high, I'm picking up my scoop way back on my side. So I'm probably picking up stuff, 4 or 5 foot deep down here. No, it won't go that deep. Okay, that's... Okay, what do we got here? We've got a screw. With the sensitivity up this high, we're going to get a lot of targets that I wouldn't normally pick up at a lower sensitivity. But I'm just digging everything I think is a target, okay? So let me see who's in chat as soon as I get over here to the station I'm headed to. So tell me in chat. So when I get over here, if there's somebody there in chat that I haven't seen yet because I've got my camera on my waist, tell me what the perspective is. So I know, I think it's okay. Okay, there's another 3334. And that is 3334, and it's a bobcat, bobcat. Another bobcat, I got a bobcat. Another bobcat. Okay. There's a feather. Somebody was asking for feathers, and I'm collecting feathers. I don't know whether they're the right size, right kind, whatever. But I'm gonna. Oop, I can't put it in there. I know what I'll do. I think I'll snap my head up here and stick it there in my hat and see if I can keep it. And just see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get over here into the shade of this lifeguard station as I'm hunting across. I'm improvising just because I'm an idiot. And I didn't double check for my GoPro and my okay. Wow. No, that's not what that is. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Okay. One of these little pieces or something. Well, I can't see it, whatever it is. The sensitivity being up like that. Okay, here we go. So, have I got anybody in chat? Oh yeah, got a couple people in chat here. Great, Scott. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're still there. I hope it, David Air Force Vet, good morning. Well, it only shows I got one of you guys in here, if any at all. So anyway, nobody to talk to. So, all right, I'm going to continue hunting and see if anybody comes in. I've been on 21 minutes. A couple. Hey, Great Scott, you're still here. You're the one that's still here. Duel all the gold. Yeah, I'm gonna duel all the gold. Huzzah! I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna continue digging. So if you're gonna hang out for a few minutes, I appreciate that. And like I said, my camera's on my belt, so it's a different perspective. And what's the perspective like? What do you think of it? I'm not going to do it all the time. I'm just doing this in an emergency. Turn my perspective, my sensitivity down so it's not chirping like that. Well, okay. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna go back to digging and see what it turns out to be. I'll have to watch it later and see because I can't go back. I'm stuck with what I got. So enjoy, y'all. Okay, there's a nut. Sometimes you feel like a nut. This day is all about feeling like a nut. Okay. So let's find something good though. Come on, Incognito. Come on, Legend. Okay, another bottle cap. Another golden bottle cap. Cool. There's one that's... Oh! Watch your head, Grace. Okay. Went after a bottle cap. Did a duck. Yeah. There's another piece of wire. How about that? All right. Let's hunt. Treasure trash. Do my... Put that down right now where it looks good. Making my dinosaur foots. My dinosaur foots. Okay. So much for the best laid plans of men, right? So I wanted to do a test today. I wanted to do it yesterday. Didn't work out yesterday. Didn't work out today where I would be able to go into the deeper water on live, but I'll just have to not be live when I do it, because I won't be able to carry my phone with me to do a live broadcast. So I'll have to see how it works and just tell you all about it. Big excavations. Uh-oh. Hey, anybody still there? Looks like I got one hanging. I'm always at it. DB, I'm always at it. Well, let's see what happens here. I got a different perspective, so if somebody is watching, it can tell me whether this perspective is working today, and tell me it's not working, I will shut it down and do something for y'all later. Okay. We'll go back to the chirping and see what happens. Okay, there's a 26, probably it could be. Let's see. See what we got here. Nope, it's not a could be. Okay, I don't know whether anybody's still there or not. It looks like I resumed it. Boy, that was, I don't know what was going on. But, okay, it looks like I still have one person that was here. So let me turn the camera around so you're not looking at my mug. Hello, Blistering Barnacles. How's it going, Jamie? How's it in England, mate? Okay. I'm having a little bit of problem today, so if you're sitting there and I didn't bring my chest mount or my head mount. I took them out last night because I had a coil problem, and I just didn't grab them this morning. I thought they were in my bag, and they're not. So anyway, I've got my waist mount, phone mount, so that's what I'm doing, and that's a different perspective. And so we'll get back to hunting and see if we can keep it live a little bit. I'll check more often because I can't see the screen at all this. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. Anyway, I'm going to try and hunt for a little bit. And I think it's because I'm at this station. So I'm going to run up and get my detector and my thing. My scoop. Oh, oh. Get away, get away, get away. Okay. So let's see if we can hold the signal for a little while. So hopefully somebody's still there. Got one. Okay. Okay, I'm running at a high sensitivity, top maxed out sensitivity. So I'm getting a lot of chirps. So I've never run top sensitivity before. So I'm just going on a person's advice, and uh, they said I'd get more signals for jewelry and chains and things. But I'm still getting the same stuff. I'm still getting foil, and I'm getting change, and so I really don't think that the higher sensitivity is going to get you better signals, but we're going to give it a shot. Never try something for 10 seconds and then say it ain't worth it, because that's not doing it fair business. But I'm picking up all the sand now, all the black sand, and all the little bitty specks of metal that you can't really see. So if I lose signal again, I'm going to check in a minute here. I'm going to swing for a couple more grids here, and I don't know what's going on here. It says I'm live again, and now I'm having trouble with my phone. It's come on. So I'm gonna have to quit, I think. I'm resuming, but I think I'm gonna have to go off live here, because this isn't, or that you guys aren't sticking around, because my signal's not sticking around. So I've got, what, 0 people on right now, so I'm gonna shut this down. All right, sorry about that, people. I will see you on the next one. I'm just not having a good equipment week this week. Everything is just like, I don't know. This week is just not good. All right. Next time, people.